Where the technology's going now.
Yeah. Speaking of technology, I got a little bit of that sitting back here.
Yeah.
You got those
to
new
my
kits.
left.
Fancy things over there.
Right?
Did you buy a new kit? One of those $25 kits you were talking about?
The $25
The weather kit.
kits?
Remember you telling us about the weather
Weather
kits you can buy?
station.
Oh,
Did you buy
weather
one?
station?
Present.
Yeah.
I access the government's weather station.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I have access to more weather data than I could possibly want. My parents, however, have a weather station. That was a big gift for them a few years ago.
Such a deal.
Oh
Nice.
yeah, it's all about trickery. My mom lets me know exactly how much rain has fallen and how the temperatures are going every day, just about. Temperatures are going to be falling back into the mid-20s as we go through the night tonight. Mostly cloudy skies. I think the clouds start to break up a little bit, but it has been hanging tough through the day today. Cold air does crazy things in the atmosphere. First of all, it's heavy and it's dense, and when we have high pressure, it settles in the atmosphere, right? There's nothing really to make it lift, and you need that lifting to start to break things up. That's not happening. So anytime you have a little bit of moisture that gets trapped, it's stuck. And that, unfortunately, is where we've been throughout the day today. Temperatures are currently very chilly around Mansfield in the mid-20s already. You folks are going to be back into the teens again, but the rest of us kind of hanging out in the upper 20s. The cool air is also going to be hanging out with us. Now, keep in mind, things will be changing up a little bit. There's a disturbance that's going to ride through the northern portion of the Great Lakes out toward New England. And as that passes through, that may even bring us a few little snow showers. But the wind scenario that is setting up is one that is not terribly remarkable. There's nothing really dramatic to show you, unfortunately. More or less, this is just kind of taking up a couple extra seconds. But you can see this little disturbance that's up here to the north. Again, that kind of passes over to the north of us. And the wind setup aloft will create just enough of a disturbance that will probably end up having some breaks in the clouds. But we could also end up getting some flurries as we head through the day tomorrow. Plenty of moisture hanging around the Great Lakes region, not just here at the surface thanks to Lake Erie and points beyond, but up aloft too. And you can kind of see how the clouds are hanging on. Now, I mentioned the teens as we start the day tomorrow, some teens and low 20s as you go out the door. It'll be a little breezy tomorrow. That'll be a big difference from today, and that breeze will really help to break things up too. So don't be surprised if you do see some peaks of sun, but I think the clouds will hang out also. Now, that being said, look at the flurry chances that start to sneak out in the afternoon hours off to the east of Greater Cleveland. That's as that disturbance is riding through. But it's pretty ho-hum for the day tomorrow. It's going to be a lot like today. We'll have clouds around, maybe those random flurries, and the temperatures kind of getting stuck in the low 30s. As we head through the evening then, random flurry chances will be with us too. But really, it's nothing terribly remarkable in the forecast. That's a good and bad thing. Things get a little stagnant in the weather forecast. It gets a little boring around here these days, but man, did we miss a big one like they got down in North Carolina. There's your Universal Windows Direct forecast. Temperatures are going up from here as we head through the week. Rain chances are back for Saturday. We'll be right back.